Hey guys, Eitan, welcome back to our channel. So today we're making one of my favorite things in the entire world. We're making pizza, but we're doing it in a waffle maker. I'm sure you're like, Eitan, what do you do when you're crazy? Well, let me explain. Making pizza in a waffle maker is a very cool hack. For this video, I'm teaming up with Chefman using their volcanic waffle maker, and it is super cool. Check this out. Inside of the waffle maker, it does not have your traditional shape. Usually in a waffle maker, you'll obviously make waffles, and what you do with this is it's closed, you pour the batter in, and then because of this shape that's kind of like a volcano, it all seeps down and makes a perfect waffle. However, we're not making waffles, we're making waffled pizza. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here, I'm gonna set it has all these different settings like classic, crunchy. So I'm gonna choose the crunch factor of extra crispy, okay? Extra crispy on here, cook it for 5 minutes, let's click start. That's now gonna be preheating. While that preheats, let's get started with our dough. Over here, I have some store-bought dough. Now, I do love to make my own pizza dough. I have a great video on my YouTube channel where I teach you guys how to make homemade pizza dough. I'll link it above and down below, but I did not have time to do that right now, so we're just gonna use a little bit of store-bought. If you can find another great thing, actually, instead of buying from the store, this was actually from a local pizzeria. If you go to your local pizzeria and ask for some store-bought dough, chances are they'll probably sell it to you. And if you like the pizza at that place, you'll probably like the dough. Okay, as you just heard, it started beeping and it says pour, which means it is now time to place it in. Obviously it says pour because usually you're pouring a batter in. Now, let's just take a little bit of spray, although you definitely don't need to, but since we're doing pizza dough, I just like to add a little bit of extra spray. Definitely not necessary though. The Chefman waffle maker has a coating on it that won't stick, but I just like to do a little bit more so it gets a little extra crunchy. All right, let's place that in there, close it up, all right. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna let this cook. It says it'll take about 5 minutes. That is a perfect amount of time to now make our crumble to go on top of it. That's gonna be your new favorite thing, basically in the universe. Okay, if you've been watching any of my Instagram stories, you know that I'm currently obsessed with experimenting with plant-based meats. Well, right over here I have, this is actually right now the Beyond Burger that I mashed it all up in here. You can use Impossible Burger or any other meat substitute. It is so delicious. If you haven't checked it out, already do. I promise you, it is like indistinguishable from meat if you cook it correctly. It is actually insane. Like you're probably like, oh, Eitan, it's not a veggie burger, okay? Get that past you, it's not a veggie burger. It is a plant-based meat substitute. It is heavenly. Okay, so over here on my stovetop, we're just gonna brown some. I have some olive oil we're just gonna plop in there. Here we go, let's start getting that nice and hot. All right, now to there I'm gonna add in some garlic, some red chili flakes, and some oregano, and we're gonna get those nice and sizzling before we add in our beef. Let's get all that garlic in there. A little pinch of the red chili flakes just for a little spice. Obviously you can put as little or as much as you like with your spice tolerance. Okay, the wind just blew all the oregano I added, so let's now carefully put the oregano in. There we go, that was not expected. And let's just kind of let this get nice and toasty and fragrant. Oh my God, it already smells incredible, even with just that little bit. All right, that is looking good. Now I'm going to add in our plant-based meat. Your mind's gonna be blown at how this cooks. Well, I guess you can't smell it, but it cooks, smells, and tastes just like real meat. It is actually insane. Look at that. Does that not look like ground beef? It is actually insane. Completely vegan. Also now gonna add in a little bit of salt and some freshly cracked pepper. And just kind of break it up into little chunks. Okay, so our beef is almost done. I'm gonna let that over here just finish cooking. This is now beeping that it is done, so let's check that out. Look at how incredible this is. You have all those little creases and bumps and little things of crunchiness, okay? Let's get our baking sheet over here. Let's close this, set it aside. Just want to quickly show you, look at the bottom. Look at that crunchiness in there. That is perfect. Now all you gotta do is take this, kind of push it down a little bit. There we go, just to make it a little more flat. Now, we're gonna kind of go with some classic pizza toppings. Let's just get a spoon on some tomato sauce. Now, very important, just like any regular pizza, you want to leave a crust around the outside. So leave a little part on the edge that doesn't have any sauce. Okay, perfect. Let me just quickly stir up my mixture over here. All right, that is almost ready. Now over here, I have a ball of fresh mozzarella. This is what usually you find grated, but this is fresh. It's processed a little bit differently, and it is incredible on pizza. You just rip that open. Look at that inside. It is absolutely incredible. So just take this now, rip it into some nice chunks, and place it on the pizza. Alrighty, I think our meat is now done. Let's turn off the flame. All right, let's take this, top it on our pizza. Oh, this is looking insane. Like, seriously, I think this is gonna be one of the best pizzas out there, like, honestly. And then I just like to take a little bit more cheese to kind of layer it with our crumble. And there you go. That is it. I'm now going to take this. I will go pop it into the oven around 450 on convection setting. Basically, whatever is the hottest your oven will do. If you have convection setting, put it on that. That'll be great. And then we're gonna pop it in the oven. One last thing actually you can add into the meat crumble if you have. I just don't really have right now. And I didn't want to break up the beautiful ones behind me, is add a little fresh basil. It's really great in it too. Okay, I just want to get this in the oven and start eating. All right, the pizza came out of the oven and it looks absolutely incredible. Oh my God, I cannot get over how delicious this looks. All right, let me just place this right down here. Oh my goodness, this looks absolutely heavenly. Let's just cut it open. I did bring like a pizza cutter, but I realized that might not work. So let's just use a real big boy knife to cut this up. Look at how insane that looks. It looks so crispy, so cheesy, so delicious. Okay. Look at that. Look at that crust on the bottom. Super, super crunchy on the bottom because we use the waffle machine. Then you have that gooey cheese, that delicious crumble. Okay, I think the one last thing to do is let's just dig in. Are you ready for this? Look at that. When you use the waffle maker, it is just a fun way to spice up your classic pizza. I mean, look at how insanely crunchy the bottom is there. It is actually crazy. Then the stretchy and gooey, delicious fresh mozzarella cheese topped with this insane plant-based meat crumble. It's just delightful. If you guys want the full recipe, as always, the link to it is in the description box below. Also, if you want to get your hands on one of the amazing Chefman waffle makers, I'll put the link as well down below so you can go buy it. Huge thanks to Chefman for sponsoring this video. And if you don't mind me, I'm just gonna finish eating this. You know what to do. Subscribe, like the video, comment, all that. All right, see you later.